Kia ora, Helen Brahms from Cruise Planners here, and I am super excited to bring to you a review about a couple of products that I was given over the weekend to test out. So my friend Stephanie is the owner, one of the owners of Oasis Palisades in Pacific Palisades, and they have a spa there where they do acupuncture, massage, organic facials, all this really cool stuff. And one of the products that they sell there is called frequency jewelry. Now, I don't understand all the mechanics behind frequency jewelry. I just know what it's done for me in the past few days, so I just wanted to share that with you. So on Saturday, I had to drive up to LA for my mastery group, and usually the night before, I usually get a pretty good night's sleep. This time, I didn't get a good night's sleep, and the problem was that I had a couple of hours, woke up for a couple of hours, went back to sleep for a couple of hours, the alarm clock went off, time to get up and drive to LA. So I got up there, still my super fantastic sparkling self. No matter how much sleep I get, I always make that decision that today is going to be super fantastic and sparkling. So I got up there and actually I was feeling pretty good when I got there. But then as the morning wore on, I just started to feel the lack of sleep starting to pull me in. So Stephanie came up to me and she says, "Oh, I have a couple of products I would like you to try." And I went, "Great." So first of all, she gave me this ring here. I don't know if you can see that. And she said it's got a frequency in it. And she showed me this balance test thing without the ring, and then giving me the ring to put on and showing me how better I balanced with the ring on, which was pretty cool. And so we tried that throughout the morning to see how my focus was with everything, because I get very squirrely at times. I get things that distract me. And so this helped me keep my focus for the day, for the morning. But then I started getting a little tired. And so she said, "Well, when you get tired," she says, "I want you to put this on." And it's this band here. It's got the little heart monitor type thingy-mabob on it. And this is an energy band. And so first I said to her, "Well, do I put both on together? Do I do one or the other?" She said, "Well, let's start you off with one, then the other, and see how you go." So I put the band on, and immediately the tiredness I had almost completely lifted away. And as the day wore on, I noticed myself, I was more alert. I was focusing better. I could concentrate better. I wasn't hitting my afternoon lagging time that I normally hit. And typically when we finish our group, I then turn around and I'll go up to my mother-in-law's place and take a nap for a couple of hours before driving my 2 hours home. Plus it allows time for the traffic to die down too. But when we came to the end of the day, I was sort of like feeling really good. So I thought, wow, let's see what happens here with, what's the traffic doing right now? And it said it was going to take me 2.5 hours to drive home. And I was feeling pretty awake and alert. Normally by this time, I have already had a Diet Coke, and I can already hear people saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be drinking Diet Coke." Blah, 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 blah. I need the caffeine. But this day, I didn't have a Diet Coke. Did not have a Diet Coke. And sometimes I will take, they're going to kill me on this one too. Sometimes I'll do a 5-hour shot if I don't have any yerba mate energy shots with me. And I typically do the yerba mate ones over the 5 hours. And but I didn't have any of that either. And so I looked at the thing, 2.5 hours to drive home. I thought, I'm feeling really good. Let's just drive home and see what happens. And if I get tired, I will pull over. I'll find somewhere to pull over, take a quick nap, do a power nap, and carry on. Got home almost 3 hours later, still awake, still feeling really good, just starting to feel a little bit of the tiredness starting to come in, just a little bit. Well, it was like 11 o'clock that night before I got to bed. And you got to remember, I'd had 2 hours sleep the night before, a 2-hour waking period, 2 hours sleep again, and I was up at 5 o'clock to head up to LA, get on the road by 6. So we're talking several hours here where I have had no sleep. And so around 11 o'clock that night, I took the jewelry off, and I crashed for the night. It was great. So that was Saturday. Tried it again Sunday. Today's Monday. I have been so productive over the last 2 days. I don't know what this frequency stuff is doing to me, but it's giving me energy. I am not having my mid-afternoon nap like I typically do. And I just feel really good, energetic, and able to focus. I have been so productive at work the last couple of days. And all I can say is that maybe this stuff is working. It's the only change I have made in the last couple of days. But it's working very well if it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So if you would like to know more about this frequency jewelry and get in contact with my friend Stephanie, then please send me a private message and I will be happy to connect you with her. She is an amazing woman, very much, I think she's a happiness lady, if I think I got that right. But she does these amazing Facebook Lives on being happy for the day and getting that energy started in the day as well. She's also a really cool Zumba instructor too. So if you want to connect with Stephanie, just private message me and we will get you connected. Have a totally awesome day. Hekonera.